Hey everybody, Jonna with Jonna's Journey. I'm just going to kind of wait for people to come in. Today's going to be a little different. So, and this, as with all my lives, it gets put up for everybody so they can see it later too. So nobody's going to miss out on anything really, and I'll probably end up putting something up on my message board too, but today's going to be a little different. So... kind of wait to see who all can join. And it might be one of those things where I'm repeating myself a little bit too, so just bear with me. And it looks like I am coming through fine with no pixelating. So again, just bear with me. I'm just kind of waiting to see who all can come in. Like I said, it's going to be a little bit different today. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday, though. It's a beautiful day. The weather's really pretty perfect here today, so no complaints. I almost set up outside, but then I thought, well, if I'm on longer than what I intend to be and I start to lose my battery, then I won't have anything to charge me. So I couldn't, and so I just decided to stay inside. So it would have been beautiful to be out though. The temperatures are great. It's sunny, all the things. So just gonna wait a few more minutes, just another minute or so, see who all can come in. So anybody have any great plans for Sunday? Any of you guys that are on here right now have any great plans? Hey Sunflower, how are you? Just kind of waiting for a little bit for some of my people to maybe be able to come in. If not, they can watch this later, but oh, quite a few have hopped on. All of a sudden anyway. I mean, it was a jump anyway of a few people, so. Right now I'm not making anything, Sunflower. This is going to be a little different. This is going to be a little different this morning, or this afternoon. Later this evening I'll be on probably with something, so. But right now I'm not making anything. I need to get on here and talk about some things, so just kind of waiting to see some of my people that are usually on here, if they're able to come. If not, that's fine. Everybody can watch it later, and I'll let people kind of know too if they want to go back and look over it or whatever. So yeah. But yeah, I'll have something up later. I'm actually gonna what I'm gonna work on tonight is one of my boho tops. It's gonna be kind of a tutorial type thing for one of my boho tops. So. And it might be a series even, you know, I don't know, that I might condense down later to an actual tutorial, so. Okay, well, some of those people that came in, I guess, were not my core people. My core people, maybe, I don't know. Or maybe they got tired of waiting on me, I don't know. So. So yeah, tonight I will be on crocheting something, so. Hello, Naveen. And it probably will be closer to 9 o'clock tonight, 9 Central Time tonight when it'll come on. I've been kind of going around 8 o'clock, and I just, yeah. But this evening or today, I wanted to come on for this, and then I have some stuff I have to do, and then it'll end up being later tonight. And like I said, 9 Central Time is probably when I'll be on tonight. So anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. As my core people know, and people that have always been here, from day one with me. I mean, I had been on YouTube for a little bit, but it wasn't anything that I was taking super seriously until this past September, whenever I decided to leave my job. And I have put it that I have retired, because I've retired from being a nail tech for just shy of 20 years. And I decided to make that move because I was ready. My health was ready. Things in my personal life and everything. It was just a decision that I decided to make. It had been years in the making, but I finally took the leap. So the end of August. I'm sorry. So September, very beginning of September, I started doing YouTube seriously. Like, I was like, I'm just going to try to do a live. I'm just going to try to go live, and scared to death in a way, but yet not, it's like, just get on there and start talking like you do with your clients, just popping in for a sec at a grad party, so I will join later. That is perfectly fine, Lenora, and this is stuff that you kind of already know, but there's some added things, so we can talk later. It's fine. So no worries, Lenora. You basically already know. So you have over 1,000 subscribers, but when I join your lives, there are only like 20 at max. I'm fully monetized, and that's the thing. I mean, I'm okay with that. I have a small community, and I'm well aware of who I have in here. So that, and I'm not here for that. So that's not what this topic is about. So, and Sunflower, you haven't been here really. I mean, and I'm not dissing you, but this is stuff that I'm getting out to my community, that I need to get out to my community. So, and you're more than welcome to be a part of the community, but I'm not going to, if you're trying to kind of discuss some negative that you think are negative, I don't take as negative. So I prayed about this, and I pray over this every single day. And I don't want to get off topic either. So anyway, I chose to do this. So from September of me not really having anyone, I mean, I had just a real low subscribers. So I started doing lives, and I started building very quickly for me, and I was like, people actually do this. People actually get on and watch and do and interact and all the things. And I mean, I learned to clean it up pretty quickly too. And so I didn't want all the negativity. I wanted it to be a positive place to be. I wanted it to be a safe place to land, all the things. And I've still continued to do that. And me growing low and slow, I asked the Lord to help me in that, to give me core people, give me a firm foundation, do all the things, keep me in safety, my family in safety, my channel in safety. And he is doing that. I'm growing now low and slow. However, I'm not going to lie. I have been struggling. And I think a lot of it is because of family things. And so this is what's going to probably start transpiring a little bit. I feel like I got out of my lane. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I can do whatever I want on here. I can crochet whatever I want. I can talk about whatever I want. Do all the things. But I got out of my lane. And I let that take over a little bit. And I was doing things for fun because I enjoy all aspects of crocheting. I enjoy all of it. But my heart is in my wearables, doing the earrings, being different, being creative, putting all fabrics together, all kinds of thread, fabrics, ribbons, all the things, and that's okay with me. If there's only a small core group that wants to be a part of this, that's fine with me. I want to be able to interact with all of my people. I want to give to my community the base of what I started this for. A safe place to come, a safe place to land, all of the things. And I don't need to start comparing myself. I don't need to start doing any of those types of things, and my core people are my core people. And the ones that want to come on here and give me negativity of like, oh, well, you have over 1,000 subscribers, just like Sunflower just put, but you only have 20 max people in here. Okay, so what? That's fine with me. I am perfectly fine with that. But there are times where it's gotten me because I grew so fast. And then now I just feel like I'm right here. But I asked the Lord to help me in that. He is doing that. And that's what I need to remember. And we're a community that is built on people that we honestly do love each other. And it's a family. It's a true family. And so as I segue in, you are part of my family. And not all of you are in here right now, and I know that. But hopefully you will watch this later, But my family is struggling right now. And it's hard. And I do need you all. And this is not a put on. And that's why I called it Jonah's Journey. Because I've often said, it's not about my crocheting or anything. It's just a bonus that I'm on here crocheting. And I don't always share a lot because I'm here for you guys. And I know I see people, on their things and stuff, and I think, oh, here's the tears and here they go and whatever. And I don't want to be one of those types of people. But it is true. I have formed deep friendships with people that I know are real people. And that's what I want. I want real. I want people's journeys. I want people to be here with me, And so what if I stay in 1,000 subscribers and have 20 people max every day? Don't care. And I'm talking to the enemy on that. Don't care. He has already been trying to pelt my brain, making me feel like I wasn't doing the right thing anymore. And I've been praying over this for days. And at church, especially this morning and on my way home. And he was like, and it just kept coming to me, get in your lane. Get in your lane. You've been doing all the fun stuff, and that's great. And I can do anything. I can do anything as far as any of the crochet stuff goes. But I need to put my heart back into my other stuff. So all this stuff, just the floodgates started opening, and that's me. That is me. So I'm going to continue to be here. It may change a little bit. There may be times where you get this on me, whatever. But again, I need everyone's prayers. Because right now I cannot tell you what's going on. I wish that I could, and there'll be a day that I can. And so I need all of your guys' support. And just being here with me, being willing to be here with me. Be willing to let me cry if I need to. Be willing to let me rant if I need to. And don't be afraid to ask me if I'm okay. And be okay with me over talking, I don't tend to overshare as much, but I am a storyteller. So once I start, I need to stop sometimes. So, I accept your apology, Sunflower. I do. And I wasn't saying it, me being more vocal and loud wasn't because I was upset with you. It was because I'm talking to a realm that I am in warfare over right now. That is why I speak the way I do. It wasn't to you, Sunflower. And I don't believe that you were being, I don't believe you had ill intent in that necessarily. But again, it's one of those things that I want to be in positivity. And if it's something that I ask the Lord to help me with and He's doing that, I can't be mad about it. I'm a human. I'm gonna get impatient. I'm gonna, do all the things. But I will tell you, ever since I got monetized, completely, fully monetized, even with my low stuff, I know my people are watching my stuff or I wouldn't be monetized. There's some people that are way up there, way more than, they're not even monetized yet. So I know that my people are watching my stuff. I know that there are people here that are, helping and doing all the things and being here for me and my core people and stuff like that. So it's like I can't be mad for something that's still going. I can't be mad because I didn't get, the same amount of subscribers that I did on my last live or the same amount of views that I got on my last live, or I can't do that comparison thing because it's only going to make you crazy. So it's like you cannot compare yourself with other people. Do not covet what other people have or anything, because you don't know those attachments to some of those things. Hello, Glitchy. And that's what was coming over me. It's like, Lord, don't even let that start to fester or grow, because I am not that person, and I'm not going to allow that to happen. So I think because there's so much other stuff going on in my life right now, I'm just sensitive to things, and it's not who I am, but I'm a human being. I'm still a human being, So any and all help is appreciated. Advice, right now, YouTube is all screwed up for me. I don't know what's going on. I'm not able to use my Go Live With Me feature for whatever reason right now. I have been having some difficulties ever since there was an infiltration of something on here, which my son has said he doesn't believe would have done anything, but I'm beginning to wonder. And really, it was as soon as I became monetized, then everything changed. And you would have thought that as soon as I hit 1,000, that would have bumped me up some. Nope, didn't. I was still getting a lot of views and I was still getting, all the things or whatever, but it was like, it's just been a trickle of but I also know that I've messed with my time because I haven't had a choice in that. And that's hard. And I just have to accept that and know but the Lord just keeps telling me to do what I'm doing. So that's what I'm going to do, and He will take care of me. He will take care of us, Right now we are where we're at. And so I'm going to get back in my lane. I'm going to go back to where my heart is. And not that it's going to be a drastic change, because it's still going to be crochet. But another thing, like I've shared too, my times are once again going to have to change, because I'm going to be gone all day on Wednesdays and Saturdays now. I will not be on here at all. So I will have Mondays that I'll be on here in the evening as usual. Tuesdays will be during the day because I have prayer group that evening. Wednesdays I will be gone because I'll be traveling and doing on those days. And then on Thursdays I'll be here again in the evening. Fridays I'm hoping that we can continue our Friday night lives. But until I hear back from YouTube, because I was on chat with them trying to do all the things last night, and they were supposed to email me and still have not emailed me anything. So I'm waiting on that. I gave them the list of my issues. So, anyway. You can't build a good core group if all you worry about is subscribers. You know that. Yes, I know, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I was talking about, because you can look back at the text and see what happened with that. So, and that's where I'm at. I know you can't. And that's what I do know that. But I'm saying, I'm not going to lie. There are times that it tries to get me, and it's like, no, I'm not going to. But it was like, as soon as somebody came in and said what they said, then it was like, no, we're not going to get off topic. So, but that's the thing. I am building a good core group, and that's what I want. And that's where I'm sticking. I'm not going to have other things trying to influence anything. I'm getting back into, but that's the thing. I'm getting back in my lane. I'm going back to where my heart is on that stuff. And I also just want people to know that if I am off on a certain day, or if I'm doing certain whatever, because what we're going into and stuff, what I'm going into right now, what I've been dealing with for the past few weeks is just, it's just going to be different. My life's going to be different for a while. If things are changing all over the place, but thank you for backing me up, Lenore, and I take it that it was meant for backup, and I appreciate that. But I just want to know, I want people to know that if I'm acting different or whatever, again, don't hesitate to ask me if I'm okay. I'm not going to take offense. If you feel like I'm off, just ask me, I may even tell you before you get me asked. I don't know. But it's just things are changing, and I'm prayerful and hopeful, that things will continue to be that way. And I think it's just because there is so much stuff, that it weighs on your mind sometimes, and you let other things seep in, and it's like, no, I'm not that person. I'm not like that. So don't even start now, And thank you, Sunflower. Right now, yes, I am okay. I truly am okay. I've been wanting to do this type of a live posting, whatever, for a while, and I didn't know how to do it, and I don't want to overshare right now. I can't really talk about anything right now, and so it is very vague, and it's hard for you to understand what those things are, but just trust me. I am hopeful that one of these days it can be a testimony, and that we can share it, Well, thank you very much, lady. I appreciate that. And I'm going to continue to be here for people and a support for people, even if it's one person a night. I don't care. It's one person that I'm touching and that's reaching out that maybe needs help too. And there's something that all of us can bring to the table for each other. I mean, that's really why I started this, is because it is my journey. And I said, health related things. I mean, everyday stuff. I mean, just whatever anybody wants to bring to the table. Do we talk about crochet a lot? Yes, we do, because I crochet. I love it. It's my anxiety relief. It's my everything. It's my everything, and I enjoy it. It is my heart. I enjoy doing nails though too, and it was so hard for me to leave, but it was time, and I knew it was time. And I had my creative outlet then, but whenever I left there, this is what my creative outlet is, and it always has been. I've been doing this since I was like 7, 8 years old, I mean, I say 7, 8 and whatever, because really it's kind of whenever I started learning and then getting better as I went, So I've been doing it a long time, and it's a part of me. So if somebody told me that I could never do this again, because I almost feel like I'm going to cry over that, that has gotten me through a lot. Crochet has been my best friend, and there's a lot of you that feel the same way, I'm sure. So at times, whenever you felt like you're by yourself, when nothing, nobody understood you or whatever. And that's the thing. That's what I want people to understand, is that you're always, I mean, here, there's no judgment. There's no nothing, It's just be kind. Be kind. If you're lonely, come to us. If you need prayer, come to us. Don't ever hesitate if you have a prayer request. send it my way. I always try to put my email in my description so people can email me stuff you're making. Show me what you're making. It's fun doing that. And if you want me to share with a group, absolutely, because it's so exciting and we can get excited for each other. And if you have a prayer request, just send it. You don't have to give me the details. You can just say, hey, these are the initials of the person I want you to pray for, and the Lord knows. That's all you have to do. I don't need to know your business. The Lord knows. But I know to at least be that go-between, that I can help in doing that. There are people who are lonely, and we crocheters are help for those, and it touches my heart. Yes. And that's what I'm saying. Even people that don't crochet, we are a safe and soft place to land. And I am so grateful. I really am, for how the process has been. And I still am so thankful for the people that helped me to start. And, Lenora being prime. Really, because it was between her, and I'm just going to say it. Her daughter is my moderator. And so now I don't care. In the beginning we were kind of, whatever, but I'm just going to say it. It's my channel. I can. It's okay. They really helped me clean up stuff, because there was a time that it was so crazy. So crazy. And so now it's like the ones that would try to infiltrate now and get back and maybe give me those views. I don't want them. I don't, because they weren't good people. And so I'm glad that I am so quiet. I am glad that it's so peaceful. I am glad that it's just like everybody can read what each other are saying. I'm not having to catch up. I can be one-on-one with people sometimes if there's a need for it, and that's what I want. That's what I want. So the enemy must flee in Jesus' name over my mind, trying to tell me things that aren't true and trying to derail me, and yes, I'm going to continue to do fun stuff. I'm going to, I say fun stuff, but then all of it's fun to me. So I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm still going to, do some of the plushy things and the amigurumi things or whatever, because I do love it. I have found a love for it. But my true creativity and everything is in the other parts. So, and that's what I want it to be. I want it to be very calming. I want it to be relaxing. There's times that we won't say a word for 30 minutes or more. And then there's other times we're on here cutting up and laughing and joking because we have had hard days, and we can find comedy in it sometimes. Do we cry? Yeah, just like I was doing. All the emotions are welcome here. Even if somebody's a little bit upset about something, a little angry, you can do it in a manner that's not disrespectful. You can come here and vent if you need to, but in a respectful manner. And that's what I always say, kindness. Kindness is key. If you can be kind, you're welcome. Just be kind, and be respectful of other people. And we don't always all agree, and we can agree to disagree. Doesn't mean that we don't love each other still, because that's the way it is. And I am very much have said for the longest time, one reason why I wanted to do this is because I do want to be a light to other people. I want to learn from other people. I want to be the hands and feet of Jesus in this. And, everybody knows that I am a Christian, but I'm not going to ram it, I'm not going to, but I'm definitely trying to walk hand in hand with him and walk in line with him, and trying to be the best version of myself that I can be. So that, because if I can't be the best version of myself, how am I going to help anyone else? How am I going to help my family? All the things. So if everyone wants to continue the ride of Jonah's journey with crochet, being part of that journey and the fun part of the journey and all of that, still, everyone's welcome. And I know that I have built a good, solid group. I love every single one of the people that I've got to know. And I know there's so many people that throw that around. Here I go again. And I don't want people to think that I'm fake, because I'm not, and I never have been, and I'm not going to start now. And I don't like fake. I can't stand fake, you know. So, um, and in the same instance, I don't care what people think either. I mean, I care and I don't care, you know. I am who I am. So, and yeah, we do. We try to have fun here. We really do. And I'm not trying to do this as a downer. I'm not trying to do anything. I'm just, it's kind of a forewarning of things that if things, you know, if there are days that I'm like putting it up on the board, like, hey, I'm not feeling it today, you know, or if I, you know, and I can maybe give you an update of some things possibly. I'm hoping after Wednesday that I can. So I'm hoping that once Wednesday gets here, um, it'll be that I can tell you a little more possibly of what I, you know. So, well, thank you, Tracy. Love you too, and Lady, thank you, love you too. So, anyway, I think that's all I have for now. Maybe I think that's all I have for now. I am going to be on here later. It'll probably be 9. It'll be 9 Central Time. And it is going to be kind of a tutorial-ish type, I guess. You know, it is going to be for one of my boho tops that I'm going to do tonight. So I'm going to try doing something like that tonight. So we'll see. I mean, it may be a series. If it is, I mean, it'll probably end up being something that I'll try to even download maybe and then put it into like a little tutorial, or I might film something different separate from it. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we'll still be here chatting and doing our things. I hope that I find out something from YouTube and that we can get something fixed. I even got on my laptop this morning before church, before I left to go to church, to see about going live on there. But I tried to go live, just me, just to see, because I've went live on there before and I've done just fine, but it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't let me. So I don't know what that is about. I have no holds on my account. I have nothing like that. There's just one piece of information they're needing to know was something with if I have a payout, you know, once I meet the threshold or whatever, but that shouldn't have any bearing on anything. So I don't know what's going on. So anyway, that's a covering for that for right now. I can't really think of anything else in particular right now. So, but anyway, I will be on later, like I said, at 9 Central Time tonight, and we'll go from there. So I thank everybody for hearing me out and still staying. I know there's not that many people in here right now, but and that's okay, because everybody can go back and watch this later. So, and I'm sure it'll be some stuff repeated tonight, maybe, I don't know. So anyway, I will talk to you all later, and thanks for hanging out with me. Like I said, thanks for listening to me, and yeah, take care, and we'll talk again soon. Oh, positive. Just go back and watch it. I'm not even, nothing. Yeah, a lot has happened. So it's a lot of life. A lot of life. So prayers, and keep watching me, I guess, you know, and just, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting ready to post it, so you can go back and watch it. You can go back and watch it. So, but anyway, like I said, I'll be on later on tonight at 9 Central. So, yeah, you'll be going to bed, though, positive, probably. So, you have to work tomorrow, probably. So, anyway, I will catch you all later on this evening, hopefully. And we'll do some fun boho top crocheting. So, okay, take care. Love you guys. Talk soon. Bye.